Yo, so do you how you feel about Mamdani? He's really coming in strong. He's actually
he fixed that bike ramp. You saw that shit?
Yeah, he went out there and talking about in the Williamsburg Bridge, right?
Yeah.
And then also creating the universal pre-K.
Yeah, the for 2-year-olds. Yeah, that's fire.
That's huge.
That's
huge.
fire.
You said you have friends that are really gonna like
that could really use that. Yeah. I wish I had that too. Because I had to, with my first daughter, I had a porter crib in my office. Like I had like a little portable crib in my office because I couldn't afford like childcare. So I used to have to bring her into work with me.
Wow.
Like type shit. And that's that I was like lucky enough to have a boss who was like so, I guess like accommodating. Yeah. And it was really just me in the office, so it wasn't really like impeding on anybody else's work. It was like a small business, but nobody, like not a lot of people have that, you know. So like my circumstances, even though they were hard, like they were still 10 times easier than like other people. So like as a mother, like I'm really excited for the help that these other people, and it also like people are like, oh well, who's gonna pay for it? Like, so what? We fucking pay for it. Like, whatever, that's fine. But it's also going, like, you're mad now because you have to pay for it, but you're not taking into account that, like, your wife is going to be able to go back to work, or your daughter's going to be able to go back to work, your sister, your cousin, the jobs that essentially it will create. You know what I mean? People are now going to have to fill the positions to run these pre-K things. You feel me? Like, so everybody's just like concerned about like okay, well, who's going to pay for it? Like, you're gonna get your money back. Like, relax. You know what I mean? Like, chill out.
They don't say that when they spend millions of dollars to get Maduro from Venezuela, right?
Yo,
and for what exactly?
Yeah.
Wait, for drugs?
Like, how are you gonna say like, oh, I live in the greatest city in the world, and then like we don't do shit that's great for people who live here? You know what I mean? Like, and it's not even something where it's like, okay, so did you see where people were like, oh, Mamdani already raised the MTA to $3? Did you see that?
But that was in the works.
That was like before he was even elected. Yo, but it's just to talk shit, para hablar mierda. And like, he doesn't, I'm not as well educated in this, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't really fully have say as to how much the MTA charges us, right?
Let's figure it out.
Look that shit up. Yeah, because it's like the MTA has their own like CEO and president and, you know, committee and everything. And look at what they're doing. They're adding all of like this other bullshit to like get people to stop paying the fares, right? And people are still like those swinging door things or whatever. Have you seen those yet?
Yeah.
Is it annoying? I don't know. I drive.
I mean, I haven't gone through.
I don't take those.
You had to just put a stamp on it. All right. The answer is.
What's the train?
In short, no. The mayor of New York City does not have direct control over MTA fare prices. The MTA is a New York State agency, not a city agency, meaning it is effectively controlled by the governor of New York.
Ho, blame that ho.
While the mayor has some influence, they cannot unilaterally raise, lower, or freeze fares.
There you go.
Here's a breakdown of how the power is actually divided. The MTA board. The authority to change fares rests with the MTA board. The board structure ensures the mayor is always a minority voice. The governor recommends the chair and a majority of the board's voting members. The mayor only recommends 4 out of the 17 voting members.
Only 4 out of 17. So all those people that are talking shit, going like, oh, he already raised the price or whatever. No, he didn't. You did for voting whoever you voted for to begin with. So.
Suburban counties too. Several surrounding counties, Nassau, Suffolk, Westchester, also recommend members who share the remaining votes. That's kind of fucked up.
Well, no, because they have the Metro North.
No, they don't.
Don't you take? I don't know. I don't go upstate.
They have the LIRR.
I've never been on the Metro North.
Nassau, Suffolk. Oh, because of Westchester.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm thinking about Nassau and Suffolk.
Yeah, that's the Long Island Railroad. Westchester.
Nah, but
the LIRR. What's that? I don't know. I drive.
Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, so Nassau and Suffolk though. That's in Long Island.
That's Long Island.
Yeah, why the fuck are they deciding what the
because
MTA
the Long Island Railroad is a train.
Nah, but they shouldn't. You know.
I guess it's just
MTA?
like whatever train stations.
There's way more people in the city than.
So one of like the funniest things about being in a huge metropolitan city in like a fuck ass state, right, is that when you leave. And whatever, if you guys are from upstate and you get mad, say mad. I don't know. I don't care. You're mad because you're upstate. New York City, so that like includes like the 5 boroughs. So, you know, New York, Queens, Brooklyn, Bronx, Miami.
Miami. She's sticking to this shit.
You don't see my face. You like you should have known that shit was gonna come out. So like,
her eyes were saying,
yo, you saw that shit, right? You saw like
it was like, please let me say this. Just let it slide.
So
fuck that.
So they generate, so like we generate so much money that gets put into the state because we like compared to like the state, whatever money the state is generating in taxes and tourism and stuff like that could never match up to New York City. So whatever New York City does, whatever New York City pays, however much New York City is making and like their trains and whatever, like the fucking congestion toll bullshit or whatever.
Oh, you feel that one though?
Yo, I owe like
no,
I owe like a lot of money. I owe like over $1,000 in like tolls and shit. Yeah. Jeez. And they ain't never gonna get it. Don't tell my husband I owe that. Don't watch this, babe. Skip this part. No, but yeah, like that's supposed to go towards the MTA. It doesn't. They say it's going. They say, imagínate esto. If all of this money is supposed to go to the MTA, the congestion pricing toll bullshit, it's supposed to go to the MTA. Why is the MTA still, one, raising our fare? Right? And then they're using the money on like fuck ass shit, like those fucking stupid doors or whatever, the new turnstile or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, you know what we do need? We need cleaner platforms. We need safer platform, more security, like more security. Year. Yeah, like
over bullshit.
There was
crazy. They want us to die.
So when Mayor Adams first got into office, right? This was like so funny. So he has said, because people are like, oh, you have all these cops in the train, but like nobody's really doing anything. Because remember when there was that shooting in Brooklyn? Mm-hmm. It was a pedestrian. It was a civilian that stopped him. It wasn't a cop. It was a civilian. It was a regular ass Joe upstairs, and he like tackled his ass, right? So people are like, what the hell are the police doing? Well, like, first of all, you barely see the cops in the train. Second of all, they really ain't doing shit. So Mayor Adams had said, oh, if you see a cop on his phone and like while he's supposed to be patrolling or whatever, take a picture and send it to this email. So many people started doing it that the website crashed.
It happens all the time. Yeah.
It happens all the time.
All the time.
But it's like, but instead of investing money, I'm not saying defund the police. You know what I mean? I'm just saying the funds should be redistributed into other things that within the police force to make them better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not that you're defunding.
Not everyone should be a fucking cop.
Dude.
And it's crazy that they don't go through any sort type of like well, maybe do they? Do they go through some? They're supposed
to go through like some sort of psychological like training or whatever. But honestly, if you don't come out as like a racist white guy from Long Island, I don't think you're gonna be a cop. You know what I mean? Like they have to like make sure like you hit a certain type of boxes. And I have a racist cousin from Long Island, and he is a cop. And when I found out that he was like trying to be a cop, I was like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, and he's from like my dad's white side of the family. You know what I mean? And I was just like, that's not a great fit. But whatever, like it is what it is.